Hello, I'm in Tiverton today. It is an absolutely glorious November day and I've just come out for a few hours. I was planning on making a detailed video about Tiverton, but honestly I've enjoyed it so much. I've had a bit of a shopping spree and I've been for a nice lunch as well. There's so much to do here that I haven't actually filmed everything I wanted to film. But what I will do is just give you a little glimpse at Tiverton to whet your appetite, and I'll come back here another day. It's really close to where I live actually. It's only, 12 miles away? Some of you might recognise the canal where I am now because I have done a video from here before with the horse-drawn barge. If you haven't seen that, you must have a look at that one. I'll link to it at the end of this video. But anyway, I hope you enjoy just a little trot around Tiverton, showing you some of the sights, and I promise to bring you back here another time and give you more information about it. I'll give you a little bit of information as we wander around anyway, and thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in another video. I've got a bus to catch in about 20 minutes, so I'm going to rush off. Thanks. I travelled over here on the bus from Wellington, the X22 bus, and it was a really scenic ride, especially on such a frosty morning as this. I really wouldn't have wanted to be the bus driver there, who went through some pretty narrow lanes. But soon we were in the historic market town of Tiverton, and it gets its name from the Old English words for two fords, with the tun bit meaning settlement, and it's linked to its location at the confluence of the rivers Exe and Lowman. And historically, two fords were very important for crossing. So I had a little roam around to get my bearings. The first place I saw was St. Peter's Church. I didn't get a chance to go inside. People were in there having a service, I think. But I saw it from the outside and it looks absolutely gorgeous. There's loads of information on boards around the town, and there's a merchant's trail walk which goes around the town centre. Next time I'll have a go at doing that and learn some more of the history of the town. Next it was Tiverton Castle. I visited here out of season, but I'll definitely explore it one day when it's open. Lots of reasons to come back already. So then I was getting a bit peckish, and so I headed over to the Pannier Market. Really, really nice. Bought myself some lovely, delicious West Country produce. And then I settled down for a cuppa from the cafe in the market. Had a really delicious mince pie. And then sat there people watching. Next was a little spot of shopping in Banbury's. I was really surprised to see Banbury's actually. I knew there was one in Barnstaple. I used to shop there a lot when I lived in the area. But I didn't know there was one in Tiverton, so that was really nice. And Banbury's is 100 years old this year. On the way to lunch, I admired the River Lowman, and the clock tower and the Edward VII statue. He was known as Edward the Peacemaker. So the River Lowman flows through the town and meets the River Exe just a little bit further downstream from here. Had my lunch at the Flying Pickle, and it was a really cosy cafe, very nice, on Gold Street. Gold Street has lots of independent shops, and it was just a lovely, nice place to be. I had carrot and ginger soup, which was very, very good, with sourdough bread. So with less than an hour until my bus left, I legged it about a 15-minute walk to the Grand Western Canal, which is where I started this video from. And ideally I'd have spent a lot more time there. It's just such a beautiful area. So as I said, I will be back in Tiverton again to do it in more depth and to tell you a little bit more of the history about it when I've learned it as well. But I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse of Tiverton. Thanks for watching.